Brinda Rige, at 31 weeks, how risky is termination medically? We earlier heard Dr. Deshwal, she was saying that, the state is also not wrong in many of those aspects. Is it even accurate to call this an abortion at this stage? What are the risks to the minor's long-term health, even if the abortion, does take place? Is delivering and giving up the child for adoption safer in terms of medical standards? Can and should mental trauma, essentially, and why I'm asking you this is, can and should mental trauma outweigh the medical risk in this kind of a case?
So, like it was pointed out by both the panelists, the medical, physical trauma, danger, whatever it might be, that cannot outweigh. But what we are asking is, as I'm not a doctor, but the doctors have said that it might affect the mother to be. So the trauma that is going to be caused to her vis-a-vis the physical danger that she may be put in has to be weighed medically. But that said, we cannot be accepting that, okay, pro-life, life of that fetus is as important as the life of the mother, because we know that the mother does go through a lot of changes. Right now, you and I know that there's a lot of research that has been done that already the mother's body has changed. Already the girl's body has changed. Their cells from the fetus have already entered her body, and that remains in the mother for the rest of her life. So we are looking at a lot of these things, but then we are coming to this whole thing of she has to deliver the baby.
Yeah.
And that is going to cause her physical trauma, and all of that is yes, but mental trauma is a lot. You and I know that there is a lot of women who suffer postnatal trauma and postnatal depression. So we want to ask these questions. Should we put this child, she's a minor, through all of this? One side, she's going to go through all of this trauma where she's probably getting some counseling, the rape itself, and two, carrying this fetus in her. So I think it is right that the parents and the girl together, they decide. Science, medical science has developed, improved a lot today. It is quite sophisticated. I'm sure they will be able to find ways and means to treat this girl physically. But the mental trauma sears through the soul. She has to live with it for the rest of her life. And I think those are things that we must consider when we are talking about bodily autonomy, when we are talking about a choice. It is this girl who's going to live another 70 years, 80 years. Lifespans have also increased. And should she live with this kind of a trauma? Just because my laws are not okay, because a doctor doesn't accept it, because a judge does not feel that is right, or a pro-life group that says, now this is what I want. At the end of the day, it is that child.
And there's a lot of stigma at play as well. There's a lot of stigma at play that delays reporting and then worsens these outcomes. You're absolutely right.